welcome back to my channel. My name is Sullivan if you're new, and today's video is going to be showing you everything that I ate in a week as a vegan. I'm not much of a chef, but I hope that these meals give you some inspiration. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe down below, and you will see more content like this very soon. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. So starting out this week, I had one of my classic yogurt bowls with a raspberry lava yogurt as the base, and I really like these yogurts because they're only sweetened with fruit, so it's no added sugars, it's just natural. And then I had some of this Flax Plus Pumpkin Raisin Crunch cereal and some Trader Joe's Vanilla Almond Cluster cereal on top. And then I added some peanut butter panda puffs because I love those, and some kamut puffs. And then I topped that off with a half of a banana and some grapes and cherries. And then a little bit of cinnamon and some raspberries and blueberries. And then I just put some Barney's almond butter on top. This almond butter is so good. And then I just made a coffee. For lunch, I started out with some kale that I microwaved and added some salt, and then I put some rice on top of that. And some Japanese sweet potato because that is the best kind of sweet potato. And then I just added some chopped up cucumber and some of this vegan crab salad that I made. The recipe will be in my last What I Eat in a Few Days. And then I added some pickled ginger on top. Along with some coconut aminos. And I topped it off with some crumbled up nori sheets. So for dinner, I'm having this pretzel bun from Whole Foods with a Boca chicken burger, pickles, tomato, lettuce from the garden, and then an ear of corn, and some ketchup. And then I'm finishing off a kombucha. It's so bomb. So good. I started out Tuesday with some grapes and cherries before my run, and then I had a half of banana too. And here's me dying after my run. Then I just did a quick 5-minute ab workout. And I made the same yogurt bowl that I had yesterday. And then I made a matcha latte. And my mom had gotten me a bowl from Laughing Planet the night before, so I had that for lunch. And I had some coconut water before dinner. And then my mom made some kale pasta, and so I had that with some broccoli for dinner and added tomatoes on top. Starting out Wednesday, I made some oats. I started off with some cashew milk and some water and some salt. And peeled and grated some zucchini. And then I added a 1/3 cup Scottish oatmeal. And then I added some vanilla. And the zucchini really doesn't flavor it at all. And then I added some cinnamon. I cut up a peach. And then I added half of it to the oats, along with more cashew milk, and then I just poured those into a bowl. and topped it off with some bananas, some more peach, and some blackberries. And then I added some vanilla almond butter and a little bit more cashew milk on top. And then I put some cashew yogurt on top as well, and a little bit of cinnamon. And then I just had another coffee. For a snack, I had some frozen blueberries with almond milk. And then I added some peanut butter panda puffs on top of that. And had a kombucha in the watermelon flavor. And I added some frozen watermelon pieces into that. And then for dinner, my dad made a pizza crust, so I just topped it with what I wanted. I started off with some tomato sauce. And then I added some basil and mushrooms. And some dairy-free mozzarella. And then I just put that into the oven. Oh, and I added olives as well. And then I served that with some cashew yogurt. Starting out Thursday, I had some water. And one of Dave's cinnamon raisin remix bagels. These are amazing, love them. This is also one of my classic breakfasts. I have this a lot. I just toasted up the bagel. And I topped a quarter of it with vanilla almond butter. Another quarter with peanut butter. These are both Justin's, by the way. And then I just put a half a banana on that half of the bagel. And then I chopped up some cherries and put those on the side. And some cinnamon on top, of course. And then on the other half, I put some BioLife vegan cream cheese. I do prefer the Trader Joe's kind, but this was all that we had because we hadn't been to Trader Joe's in a bit. And then I just poured myself a coffee. And frothed some oat milk for the top. And that was breakfast. And then my mom and I went to the farmer's market. And we got some massive blackberries. So good. And for lunch I had some leftover pizza with kale. And then I had some frozen mango and a kombucha as a snack along with some hummus and carrots. For dinner, I started out with a big bowl of lettuce from our garden. And then I made a salad dressing with some Forager yogurt and barbecue sauce. And I topped the lettuce with some of that. And then I just chopped up some sweet potato that I cooked in the microwave along with some bean and corn mixture, and then some tomatoes, and just topped the lettuce with all of that. And then I cooked a Boca chicken burger and put that on top as well. And then I just put the rest of the dressing on top. This salad is one of my absolute favorites. And then I put some sauerkraut in the middle, and that was dinner. And then I had some leftover ice cream with coconut whipped cream on top and a tea for dessert. On Friday, my mom and I went to get smoothie bowls at this place called Morrow. Yum! So good. I've been craving these bowls for the longest time, and we finally went to get them at Morrow. I got the Uncle Jesse, and then I had another latte and some berries as a snack. And then I had pizza for lunch again because leftovers. And I made a passion tea with some mango, frozen mango, and passion fruit and lemon juice and stevia. These are pieces of vanilla cashew yogurt that I froze, and then I put in some cacao nibs on top, and now they're kind of icy, but they're also pretty good. And I had some zucchini that my dad cooked, and for dinner I started out with some rice. And some spinach that I cooked, and then I topped that off with some sweet potato curry that we got at the farmer's market. I could eat curry every single day and thrive. And then I added some peas and corn and sauerkraut on top. Some curry powder because it is a little bland, I will say. And some nutritional yeast. Baby food, where is that? The usual Evolved chocolate, almond butter, and cashew butter, and chamomile tea with almond milk and stevia. For breakfast on Saturday, I started out by cutting up a peach. It looked a little funky inside, but it's okay. It tasted amazing. And I added some pumpkin raisin crunch. This is my favorite cereal ever. And then I added some vanilla almond clusters. This is probably my second favorite cereal ever. And I put the peach on top. And then I chopped up a half a banana. And put that on top, along with some blackberries. And some more Barney almond butter. And a little bit of cinnamon. And then I just poured in some cashew milk. And I had a coffee. And another one of the passion lemonades with stevia. And then my friend and I went out to get ice cream, and somebody dropped their ice cream on the sidewalk. I got a mint chocolate chip milkshake. And when I got home, I had some hummus and tomatoes. I kind of didn't have an actual lunch that day. It was just ice cream and hummus. We don't have any frozen corn left, so I'm literally picking kernels of corn out of this rice cauliflower stir fry bag because my salad needs corn or else it's not. So I have like 5 kernels so far. So I started out trying to make a salad, but then I kind of gave up because we didn't have corn, as you could hear. So instead I had some curry with rice and peas, and I just put that on top of some lettuce, along with some tofu and Japanese sweet potato. This was actually really good. I survived without corn. And I put some sauerkraut on top, and a little bit of Forager cashew yogurt, and nutritional yeast per usual. Looks kind of gross, but it's bomb. And then Sunday I had another oat bowl with just the same things that I showed last time, and some maple syrup. And a matcha latte. Best part of the day. And for lunch, I've been having these wraps so much. I think I showed this in my last What I Eat in a Week too. I start out with some whole grain lavash bread that I get from Whole Foods, and I add some hummus and Forager yogurt, like as mayo basically, and a little bit of mustard. And then I mash up some Japanese sweet potato on the opposite side, and add some lettuce and some of these plant-based deli slices. And then I add some pickles, and I usually add cheese too, but I guess I wasn't feeling it today. And some tomato. And then I just roll it up. This is actually so good. I've eaten this like every day this week. And for dinner, I started out with some whole wheat rotini that I cooked, and in a pan I added some olive oil and cooked up some of these field roast sausages. This was the apple chicken flavor, and I really recommend these. They were really good. And so I just cooked those and kind of burnt them. And then I cooked some kale in the pan with the leftover olive oil and added some mushrooms and sweet potatoes to that. And then I put the noodles back in and the sausages and put that into a bowl. And then I added some everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's, along with some nutritional yeast and a little bit of hummus. And that was dinner. It was actually so good. And then I was hungry again, so I had some cereal. This is just rice puffs and peanut butter panda puffs with blueberries, and the usual tea.